Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today, I'm showing you guys, that'll be kind of fun to talk and discuss expansion characters, one-off characters in the world of the Masters of the Universe. As you know, Wave 25 should be very soon in my hands, and we'll talk about that here in a minute at the end of the video. I was expecting to have some of my new figures to review with you guys today, but unfortunately, once again, it got pushed back for another day. And so, like figures like Fangman, like one-off characters, expansion characters, not necessarily main focused characters in the world of the Master Universe. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to look at some characters that played a very crucial role in an episode of Filmation or in general. Figures like this, and thanks to Toy Habits right here. We have Lord DACTUS right there. It's maybe a possible Origins type figure in the future. And these are, of course, future figures I would love to see also in the line of the cartoon collection, oops. My apologies once again, everybody. Sorry about that. Of course, like I was saying, like figures that I would love to see, in the world, expansion figures in the world of Origins and MasterVerse, like Lord DACTUS here, right? And of course, we'll look at some figures right here through Toy Habits right here. Figures like, Scorpina, which we'll look at her as well, but she's more of a main character of the Horde. How about Batros right there? And of course, thanks to Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics, we'll look at some more characters in their book. Figures like Koldar and Voltrex. All right, like I said, not necessarily main characters in the world of the Master Universe, but, figures that, like I said, expand the universe, all right? It makes it more in-depth and has more, I don't know, it makes it bigger, all right? Of course, let's look at Lord DACTUS right here. Of course, he was a friend and ally, I believe, to King Randar. He was in the Filmation cartoon for a few episodes, I believe. And I believe he was in the episode where, I can't remember the name. I have it in the book right here. The leader of Whiplash's group or people was in kind of odds with each other, and of course King Randar, helped these, both him and the other guy. And I'll show you in a minute, guys. I do apologize. Knowing me, you know me, guys. I am so bad with names. I do apologize, but it was a great episode from Filmation. All right, but having this guy looks great. I would think that'd be a cool, like, cartoon collection expansion character, like a one-off character in the world of cartoon collection. All right, let's take a little detail here, guys, if I can. Right there, Master Universe trademark renewal right there. So we see images right here of our friend here. I think it's gonna be more of the yeah. So basically, we got him in classics version right here. But I think that would be a great character, an amazing character to add to the cartoon collection of figures from the Eternia. And if you can think of anything for, besides Scorpina and Batros, for the Ethereal line or the Princess of Power line one-offs, I think that'd be great. Anything else? You get any more detail here? Sorry, guys. All right, and you can see right there. You can see he is a friend and ally to King Randar. And see all the other members of the Eternia Council as well with King Randar. So he does play a major role, in Eternia. And I think that'd be an amazing figure to add to not only Origins, but even MasterVerse as well. Now, of course, I still want, don't get me wrong, I still want the vintage characters still. These characters I'm thinking about is in like one-offs, like we've gotten, like Koldar, like Voltrex in the cartoon collection and stuff like that. Just one of those, expansion characters, every so often to sprinkle in to a wave or or exclusive, like Despera. I think Despera is more of a, even though it's Adora and She-Ra, like one of those one-off side characters, So let me know if you can think of any characters you would love to see in the world of the cartoon collection, MasterVerse, vintage line, that you would like to see, the Origins and MasterVerse give. Let me know, all right? Now, I've got a few here, all right? See if I can get any more images of Lord DACTUS before we move on. So there you go. You can see almost like Origins base variant right here. That's, of course, the Classics front right here. Amazing. Really cool, guys. I love it. I think that would be so cool. Alright. So I'm going to pause the video real fast, guys. I'm going to move on to Scorpina now. Alright, so hang on. Alright, everybody, we're back now. Once again, through Toy Habits. Alright, check them out. And I keep forgetting, guys, and I do apologize. Alright, I keep forgetting to add the link of the description below of their website. It's just go to toyhabits.com, Master Universe, and of course you get a variety of great stories. And you can see right here, Scorpina, cartoon collection right here. A must, and for Scorpina, she's not really a like one-off character. She is a main, villain of the Horde that we still need in the line. But I want to show you this, Scorpina. I mean, I believe this is her classic version right here. But getting a cartoon collection version of her is a no-brainer. I feel like we'll probably get her sooner than later. All right, because it is She-Ra's 40th anniversary. I feel like she's going to be up in the upcoming line, probably Wave 27. I hope. All right, and MasterVerse too. This is a character we have not gotten yet in MasterVerse or in Origins, like Bo. Like we remember yesterday's review or like talk about Wave 26 figures. Bo is not part of the MasterVerse line or Origins line yet, so we're finally getting him in Origins. But but I do hope Bo will get in MasterVerse. Now with Scorpina, yes, I would love to see her in Cartoon Collection and MasterVerse as well. She looks incredible. Looks really nice. The detail of her looks incredible. I'm kind of curious if we do get her in Origins and MasterVerse, what kind of object will she bring to the packaging, and what episode will because as you know the Cartoon Collection represents. The item that includes with the figure is represented into a episode of the Princess of Power line. So I'm kind of curious what Scorpina will bring with her character in the Cartoon Collection. All right, but absolutely amazing right there. I'm surprised we have not gotten the Scorpina yet in the MasterVerse / Cartoon Collection. Mostly MasterVerse. Because MasterVerse was going pretty well as far as, Princess of Power figures. From She-Ra to Frosta to Hordak to, Grizzlor to Leech, Frosta as well. I mean, so it's kind of interesting. I always, Catra as well. I always considered, Scorpina as a main villain of the Horde from the Princess of Power cartoon line. Alright. Let's move on real fast, guys, to Batros here. Now, this is a character, unlike Scorpina here, guys. Let me click on here. I feel like one of those one-off characters that I would love to see in the expanse of the Horde in the Cartoon Collection. I think this would be a great figure to add to the collection. He looks so cool. You see somebody looks like has tried their best to create their own version of the Cartoon Collection figure of Batros here. I think that'd be so cool to get. If you, like I said, everybody, if you can think of any characters in the world of the Master Universe, which could be, Princess of Power, He-Man, 2000X, let me know. What do you think would be a great expansion character or like a one-off character in the world of the Master that you would love to see the Origins line, Masters line, sprinkle in from time to time, or so let me know. And like I said, this universe is so amazing, and they can sprinkle in some great characters for us, one-off characters. And I got a few here in this book here. We're gonna talk about here in a second. But Batros, I think, would be a great character to add to the Cartoon Collection, the Princess of Power line. Once again, it's all made through Possible by Toy Habits. All right, so check this out, guys. Like I said, I can show you right here, guys. You can see right here through the video here, guys. I mean, a variety of great stories here about you can read right here. This great story worth news. about the world of the Masters of the Universe. And any toy line. It doesn't have to be Masters of the Universe. It could be G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats. I mean, Barbie, probably, Hot Wheels. Alright. So let's change gears real fast, guys. I'm going to head down here real fast, guys, to my book here that we've seen before on the channel here, guys. And one of the characters I would love to see, first off, of course, I have my Kodok character right here as a one-off character. One of those one-off characters we've seen in Origins. And like Voltrex right here. These are two exclusive figures, but one-off figures, in a way, in the world of the Master of the Universe Filmation-type cartoon. Alright? And then another character I would love to see, because we've gotten a variety, like on the channel here, guys, figure, like Battle Cat type figures, okay? What to say, customized Battle Cat Panther figures, if you've seen on the channel here, guys. But there's one Battle Cat or Battle type Tiger Lion that I would love to see is Battle Lion. I would love to see Battle Lion. In MasterVerse, all right, or in Origins, for King Grayskull, all right. I would love to see like that. I would love to see Battle Lion, all right, as a rideable, character for of course, King Grayskull right there. I think that'd be a great, big giant lion. I think that'd be so cool. Of course, the only time we've seen, at least I've seen Battle Lion, is through the 2000X cartoon, all right? And that King Grayskull, it was a very different version of him, as you remember. That version of King Grayskull, it was more of the likeness of He-Man, if you remember, from that show, all right? But still, getting a Battle Lion, I think that'll be so cool to get in the universe, for especially MasterVerse, and Origins, too. All right? So I'm just going to pull the next page here, guys. Let's see here, guys. Now this one here, I would love to get no matter what. And that will be Battleground Teela. I think that'd be so cool, getting a different variant of Teela here with the blonde hair. More in the veins of like Savage He-Man, in a way. Got the blaster, got the sword right here. A much different look of Teela that we're used to. I think that'd be so cool to get in the world of the Origins line / MasterVerse. There's a little fun factoid about her as well. So once again, guys, this video is all about characters that, expand the universe. Making the universe bigger for us, for our collection. These are characters that I would love to see sprinkle in from time to time through exclusives, through waves and stuff like that. Through Mattel Creations, Big Bad Toy Store, like a Walmart exclusive, Target exclusive, and stuff like that. All right, what else we got here, guys? I got more here, guys. I think. Of course, there's Blade right there. We'll talk about Blade here in hopefully in a few days, guys. There's Bo right there, looking good. Now I'm gonna get that. Hang on, guys. All right, guys. Here's the guy I was talking about earlier, about Lord Dracus right here. Sir Ratcha. I am so bad. I do apologize with names, guys. I am so terrible at names. But as you can see here, I believe he was part of the Whiplash group here. But I believe he's a good guy. I think the people under Whiplash are like good guys. Whiplash is the bad guy in that clan of people. But I remember this, him and Dracus, at odds with each other. And of course, King Randar. It was in part of a Filmation cartoon, I believe. It was, yes. And so King Randar, had to step in and negotiate a peace between two, tribes here, and it worked, So I'd like to see him as well as a one-off character in Origins / MasterVerse. You can see he's a heroic warrior as well. Sir Kratos. I'm so bad, everybody. I apologize. But another great character, regardless of what his name is. I mean, he still looks amazing, absolutely amazing. But we're not done, guys. Not at all. Oops. Now, here's one I would absolutely love to see in the Filmation cartoon. Count Marzo. I remember him being a huge part of the cartoon collection. I mean, in part of the Filmation cartoon. Like, if he was like the only bad guy besides Skeletor, I remember a great deal in the Filmation cartoon getting a Count Marzo figure here. I think that'd be so cool in the cartoon collection as well. I think. You got, of course, his sword, his amulet of power as well. I remember he was trapped. I remember the Filmation cartoon that Orko released him, from his prison. And of course, he was very weak, and he had to use his medallion. And of course, Count Marzo tricks Orko in releasing him. Now, once again, guys, if you are new to my channel, guys, all this is made possible through Toy Habits. Toy Habits. Yes, earlier, Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics. And this is the book I'm referencing here, guys. The Toys of the Master of the Universe right here. I'm not being sponsored by Dan or Dark Horse Comics. This is all free of mouth. I mean, this is an amazing book right here of a great encyclopedia of great figures in the world of the Master Universe, through the vintage line, to classics, to Princess of Power, to 2000X as well. So check this out, guys. All right. And one more figure before we end it today, guys. And of course, I would love to see Evil Seed as a one-off character in Origins, part of the cartoon collection, as he appeared in the cartoon collection. Now, this version here looks great too. I'd like to see this version in MasterVerse, maybe New Eternia, alright? But there you go, guys. Look at some of my hopeful, one-off characters or expansion characters I would love to see in the world of the Master of the Universe. I do apologize for the shaky cam, guys. I'm a little upset, not because of this, because of the situation that's going on with my figures, with all my figures that should be here right now. But unfortunately, once again, they got pushed back, and I keep promising you guys, new figures, some new reviews, and some new unboxings, and I feel like I'm letting you guys down, and I do apologize for that, guys. I don't like that, so never assume, because they're telling me tomorrow I should have them by tomorrow. I'm not gonna. I can't promise you guys that tomorrow I'll have these figures in my hand to review. And I've got quite a few. They're all in one location right now. They're all stuck in one location. From my King Hiss Turtles of Grayskull figure, to my movie version of Blade, to my Orko and Fangman, Wave 23 figure, and my CGI Battle Cat as well. I mean, I've got quite a few figures right now stuck in one location right now. And throughout this whole day, I've been checking on, the progress, if it's been moved. And it has not moved at all. So I can't, and even though it tells me that, that it will be here tomorrow, I can't guarantee you that, guys. And I hate that. I want to look at new figures for you guys. I want to, review and unbox and review great characters of this line here, but I can't promise you guys, and I'm not going to promise you. So we got to wait and see. That's all I can tell you guys, and I do apologize for the lateness, for that. Put my guys right here. Put some of my figures right here. So we got to wait and see, everybody. So we'll find out tomorrow if I'll have some figures to review, you guys. I don't know. So I hope you do join me today, guys. So I'm going to take the time, guys, to thank you guys for joining me today, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you can think of any characters of this incredible universe that you would love to see, like a one-off character or expansion character that you would love to see in this world. Let me know. All right. Like I said, don't forget to hit the notification bell. All right. Hopefully, I'll have some figures, guys. Like I said, all of them are stuck in one location right now. And there's been no movement at all. and I'll still keep an eye on it, guys. I'll keep checking on the tracking for it. So hopefully we'll have some figures in my hands, from Blade to the Turtles of Grayskull, King Hiss figure to Orko or Fangman. I have Grizzlor coming too, but he was a part of a different delivery service, right, and not through the one that's currently stuck right now. That one with Grizzlor, which was the first thing that shipped out, is even like a week out further than the figures I have right now. All right, I feel like I'm making excuses, guys, and I don't want to make excuses. I want to look at these incredible characters with you guys. All right, so thank you for your patience, guys. That's thank you so much. I appreciate you guys waiting. I can't wait to unbox, review these great characters with you guys. All right, it's got to play the waiting game, guys. All right, so I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.